Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all. Cool things like Facebook and Renan and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell icon, man. Hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. I upload randomly, so I don't want you guys to miss out. So definitely hit the bell icon. When you see the squiggly lines, you know you have been notified. And guys, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. A certain offensive coordinator said a certain player is gonna get some more playing time. But I heard it before, so I want to see if he really does it this time. Because he said it before, just to let you know. Certain players were kind of short with the media also. So definitely got to talk about that. And I think that wake-up call has been picked up. So there's a lot to talk about today, guys. So let's get started. Norv Turner said again that they're going to find a way to put Curtis Samuel on the field. They're going to give him more touches. And listen, man, I heard all that mess before. All right? Until you actually put him on the field, that's why I'll give him credit. Now, mind you, I've been saying this. Now, mind you, I've definitely said put DJ Moore on the field. And I think DJ Moore is still going to be a good player. I think he just had a bad game. Everybody has a bad game, right? But I've been saying from jump, put DJ Moore in the slot, put Curtis Samuel on the outside. I think Curtis Samuel will be a better vertical threat. He runs a 4-3. You know what I'm saying? I thought our lineup should be Curtis Samuel, you know what I'm saying, in Torrey Smith's position. Devin Funchess on the left side and DJ Moore in the slot. Because I think DJ Moore can take a slant route and take it to the house. But because, you know, I don't know if it's just Norv Turner. I don't know if it's people in general. And people, you know, have been crucifying Cam and stuff like that, whatever. But because his non-D plays. But I'm going to be honest with you. Torrey Smith is not really like getting open like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not like creating separation easily. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen one play against the Giants, but it was like a blown coverage by the safety. Yes, Cam should have capitalized, definitely, but he's not creating separation. When we had Ted Ginn created separation. He was going down the field and creating separation. You know what I'm saying? I think Curtis Samuel can do that. I think Curtis Samuel could be that vertical threat. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Samuel has been pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had one offensive snap in the last game, which is horrendous, man. It's absolutely horrendous that Curtis Samuel, who had a really good game against the Giants, didn't get one offensive snap. Like, it's the personnel grouping to me makes no sense sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you want the veterans in, Torrey Smith, you know, Jarius Wright, and I think Torrey Smith is going to have a pretty good game against the Eagles. But I'm looking towards building towards the future. I'm looking towards building, you know, our actual receiving core. Torrey Smith is a one-year deal, and Jarius Wright, I think he'll be on the on the team for maybe a few years, but he's not part of the future. He's not part of, you know what I'm saying, what we're building towards. Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore are. So why are we not developing them to the best refined players they can be? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand like why teams do that. Like, I feel like certain teams, they throw their receivers in there so they can, you know, grow within the system, so they can be dominant, so they can get confidence. The Saints do that with Saquon Smith. They also did with Michael Thomas. You know, that's why they got rid of Brandon Cooks. The Packers do it. Equanimeous St. Brown is getting catches. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of people that they put in and give an opportunity to. The Pittsburgh Steelers do it. You know what I'm saying? With Juju Smith-Schuster. And now with James Washington. They put their young guys in and have them, you know what I'm saying, produce early. Whereas us, we're like, oh, put the veterans in, put, you know what I'm saying, the older guys in. They're going to do the best. You know, they're going to do the best. Now, mind you, Jarius Wright has been good. But Torrey Smith hasn't. Torrey Smith had his best, I can say his best game, last game against Washington on that one drive. But that's because I don't think his snaps weren't as much as they usually were. So, I don't think, it makes no sense to me not to put in Curtis Samuel. It makes no sense to me not to have him at least as a vertical threat. Now, mind you, if you want to flip-flop him and put Curtis Samuel in the slot and DJ Moore on the outside, whatever, but you need Curtis Samuel on the field. He is the fastest player we have so far. Now, mind you, I know DJ Moore ran a 4.4. I know, you know, saying Demir Bird said he's the fastest, and Demir Bird's a good player too. But Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore are both stocky. They can take a lot of hits, and Curtis Samuel is the faster of the two, so he has to be my vertical threat. You know what I'm saying? He can be, like I said at the beginning of the season, he could be a Brandon Cooks type player, man. You know what I'm saying? If he works on his catching, he can be a Brandon Cooks type player. Stocky, can take hits, but also is a vertical threat, speedster, and, you know, it's pretty good. Even though Brandon Cooks will run better routes. But definitely, hopefully, Norv Turner learns from the last game and gets Curtis Samuel some possessions so he can be dominant, man. You can't impact the game if you're not on the field. In other news, two players snapped on the media, and those two players were Cam Newton and Devin Funchess. Devin Funchess was very short with the media after the post game, and Cam, you know, and this is just past interview, whatever, he was pretty pissed. He was visibly pissed. He even said himself, I'm getting a little too riled up because basically, you know, everybody was throwing them in the trash, even though they're 3-2. Cam wasn't having it, and Devin Funchess was having it. Devin Funchess was like, man, it makes no sense how we're getting treated and how we, you know, how you guys are talking about, oh, DJ Moore, Cam too. They're both like, oh, DJ Moore, what do you say to DJ Moore to make him bounce back? What do you do with DJ Moore? How do you help DJ Moore? And they're like, listen, DJ Moore had a bad game. It happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? We're a tight-knit group. We know, you know what I'm saying, he's going to bounce back. We believe in him. We trust in him. And the whole time they was harping on DJ Moore. Now, mind you, I think DJ Moore will bounce back. I always, you know, you're a rookie, bro. Like, it's your first year. You're going to have bad games. You're going to have bad times. And I'm pretty sure with our culture, we're just telling them, make up for it, man. You know, it's just a bad game. Look past it. And after that other two fumbles, he played pretty well. So I just, you know what I'm saying, so obviously that both ticked them both off. And then obviously it ticked off Cam that people were making it seem like, oh, you know, you're 3-2, you're 3-2. And it's like, you look around the league, the Vikings 3-2-1. The Eagles are 3-3. There's tons of the freaking Packers are 3-2-1. There's tons of teams that are 3-2. You know, it's not that many teams that are, you know, undefeated or have one loss. So how are you making it seem like the Panthers are over and the Panthers lost, you know, over a 3-2 record? You know, they still have, you know, their destiny in front of them. It still can be a situation where the Saints lose some games and they win some games. So, and it's week 6. Obviously, I pissed them off, but it just, you know, it made me happy, man, because sometimes you need to be pissed off. Sometimes you need to be, you know, underestimated. So, you know, be, you know, pretty, you know what I'm saying, to get back on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to be the underdog. So you be like, hey, I see what it is. And you know what? I'm happy the media was underestimating them. I'm happy everybody's, you know, bringing them down the power ranking and talking all this crap, because I think this is the wake-up call they needed. I think the wake-up call that they needed has just been answered, you know what I'm saying, because they were feeling themselves. They were a little arrogant. Obviously, I talked about it before. Cam Newton had, you know what I'm saying, draw 4 and the backside of an Uno card, you know what I'm saying they're 4-1. And now he sees how everybody's obviously turning on them, and they knew they should have won that game. They should have. You know what I'm saying? It was mental errors that you guys caused on yourself. Penalties that shot yourself in the foot, fumbles, turnovers, stuff like that. It wasn't like Redskins were overwhelmingly better. I mean, let's be honest. You know, if we completed that drive, we would have won the game. But you didn't. That's the thing. You didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I like what Cam was saying, man. Cam was like, look, man, I'm here to bring Lombardi to North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, or Charlotte, Carolina, or whatever, and you know, for the Carolinas in total, man. I want to be a Super Bowl winner. I can care less about the stats. And obviously you hear players, you know what I'm saying, say that, but I think Cam really feels that way. I think Cam, you know, obviously, you know, you want your stats, but I think Cam really wants to win. I think Cam is a competitor. I think he definitely wants to win. And I think Devin Funchess knew that, you know, they were supposed to win that game. I think everybody in that locker room knew we supposed to win this game. And we slept on it. You know what I'm saying? We underestimated them. We was out here dancing in front of planes and stuff like that, whatever. And I have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with you being happy about your success. But I do have a problem when you're happy about your success for so long that you know what I'm saying, sleep on a team. That's not a good thing. And you know what I'm saying? And I think they were very complacent. I think they, you know, kind of basically thought this is another W, and this is a slap in the face for them. So I think they're going to come out super determined. I think they're going to come out, you know, looking to prove something. But the problem is with that is that hopefully they don't press. But I think they won't. I think they're super focused. They're honed in, and they think that, man, we're gonna show everybody that this wasn't a fluke. We're gonna show everybody that, you know what I'm saying, we're still a dominant team in the NFC South and in the NFC in general. And hopefully they really take that stuff to heart, man. Because like I said, this Panther team has the potential. I don't understand why. Like, I seen how the defense played in the second half, and they played great. They held the Washington Redskins at 6 points. Why can't we play like that? You know, a full game. You know what I'm saying? We played that one. Last time we played like that for a full game was the Dallas game. And even the Dallas game, towards the second half, we started, you know, letting them boys drive down the field on us. So it's like, same thing with the offense, man. You know, you know what I'm saying, the second half, whatever, we started playing much better, you know what I'm saying? But the first half, we was shooting ourselves in the foot, we was getting all these penalties, we were doing all these stupidness, man. So hopefully we get some better consistency. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you guys realize that, hey, stop looking past teams. Stop looking. Cam admitted himself. He was like, you know what I'm saying, we was feeling ourselves. We were looking, you know what I'm saying, in a telescope instead of a microscope, you know, obviously. And that's the truth, you know what I'm saying. You was looking past them. You was thinking, oh, Redskins ain't nothing. And then Redskins came out and beat you. So hopefully, man. And now, you know, Josh Norman cutting off the brim of his hat, you know what I'm saying, kind of as a mock Cam. Now, mind you, Josh Norman's a friend of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of Panther players. But still, I know that might, you know, I know that made Cam feel some type of way. I know that he's pissed off about it, man. So, you know, hopefully, you know, the Panthers come out and they're like, hey, man, we're gonna win this road game. We're gonna win this road game, and you know, we're gonna take it seriously. And I think this is the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect wake-up call for them, man. So I'm happy about it. Media, keep on sizing them, keep on, you know, doubting them, keep on coming at them sideways, so they can know, hey, yeah, we need to stop playing around. We need to stop, you know, sleeping on our laurels and getting complacent. We gotta come to play every day, every game. You know what I'm saying? And I think they will. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. You know what I'm saying? When you see the tweet lines, you know you have been notified. Y'all already know. And get in the comment section, man. How do you feel about, you know, Norv Turner saying Curtis Samuel going to get some minutes and get some touches and get some snaps? And do you think he's really telling the truth? Because like I said, I heard this before. I don't really believe it. You know what I'm saying? I believe it when I see it. Actions got to meet words, you know what I'm saying, at some point. So hopefully, you know, Curtis Samuel definitely gets, you know, an increased workload. Hopefully he gets that Torrey Smith spot, man. It could be that vertical threat for us. Also, let me know how you feel about Cam Newton and Devin Funchess snapping on the media. And do you think this is the wake-up call that they needed? Let me know, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. Check out the LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. That link is in the description below. Definitely show love to the apparel page, man. You know what I'm saying, rep the LCameraTV, man. If you cop some apparel, definitely, you know what I'm saying, link, you know, send it to my Instagram at LCamera25, you know what I'm saying, you know, shout me out, whatever, and you know what I'm saying, maybe I'll put some, you know what I'm saying, a B-roll of people who cop the gear, man. So definitely show love to the gear. Y'all already know what it is. Check out the Patreon page. That link's also in the description below. Exclusive content, shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff, man. Check that out. Y'all already know what it is. Cop some merch, you know what I'm saying, show some love, join the Patreon. Y'all already know what it is, man. Check out my dog Renan Esteim's video. His video is going to be at the very end of mine in the end screen. Check him out. Very funny dude, very talented. I think you guys really like his stuff. Keep that trigger effect going. Share it with all the Panther fans, any Panther fans out there, anybody football fans, anybody, you know, Eagles fans, Redskins fans, or whatever. Let them know Panther Nation is rocking with LCameraTV and LCameraTV is rocking with Panther Nation. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. Thank y'all for keeping on pushing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, update on the subscribers, man. I'm at like, I think I'm at like 1,347 or something like that, whatever. Keep it pushing, man. Thank y'all for always showing love. Thank y'all for sharing my videos. You know, a lot of you guys asked me about Renan. You know what I'm saying? I've watched the videos. This guy's a pretty cool guy, man. But you know, right now, you know, no collab has been in process. But you know, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we get something done. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? If you you know what I'm saying, no Renan, tell him. Shout me out, you know what I'm saying, hit me up, maybe we can do a collab, who knows. So, thank y'all for tuning in, thank y'all for always supporting, man, thank y'all for always showing love, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.